Hello? I need to make sure we're live. Hello, hello? I'm starting a little late. I'm very sorry. Things being what they are, Thursdays tend to be my busiest day. Am I live though? I am live! Okay, cool. And I can hear me. I'm very sorry I keep coughing. Still recovering from my 2-week lasting sinus infection. And also, I forgot to take my allergy medicine. Yay! But we're hydrating, and if I really need it, I have a cough drop, multiple cough drops, like a whole bag of cough drop. So, this is what we're doing today. We're going to do Arlecchino's story quest, because I heard there's some juicy lore bits, and I am a whore for lore. Excuse my language. But also, I'm just really excited to try it out. What is this? I never got Baiju, but he always seemed like a cool character. I do want more photos on. Anyway, I can't keep wishing on everybody. I did want to possibly get Arlecchino. I don't have a ton of wishes. Well, I guess it is a ton of wishes comparative, because I did actually spend money on it, and I did not earn the Primo Gems. Because I am privileged to be able to do that. Oh, we can get a free Goro. I think I already have C6 Goro, though. Huh. Do I have C6 Goro? No, I don't. Okay, well then, maybe I'll get free Goro, too. But I definitely want to do Arlecchino's story quest first. That is more important to me. I did... not time. Events, that's it. Is it not a test run? There it is. I already did the test run for Arlecchino. I don't remember how to use your character though. It's been a couple weeks. When Lee performs an aim shot, he can fire a prop arrow. I don't know how to use Linny. Elemental skill. So basically use charged attacks. And then use your skill. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna figure it out as we go. I think Linny is such a cool character. When I saw the original trailer with all the characters that were coming out for all the different regions, I was like, dude, I would love to get Linny and Lynette because they look so cool. And originally I thought they would be a twofer. Like you get them and they both kind of work at the same time. But I guess that's not really how it works. Alright, let's see. So here's that. How many stacks did I do? 2? I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I can control myself! Okay, I kinda get it. Is it the best thing I've ever seen? Oh no. Oh shoot. I did it wrong. Ow. See, this is the problem with charge shots. And then I already did the... Do I just do one charge shot? Is that how it works? Heck if I know. Does this do anything? I mean, it did 57. That's not bad. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna pop a cough drop just because, I'm cool like that. You should never pop drugs, guys, but popping cough drops is totally cool. Alright. Other trial stages. Oh, yes, let's collect that. I don't know how to use him either. We're learning so much today. So his elemental skill makes his normal attacks cryo. Okay. Whatever. I'll figure it out. I always do. Okay. So. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, Mika! I have a DPS Mika.
Let's dance.
Oh, actually, I don't want to waste this. This is probably a bad idea to do that. Although maybe not. Does this count as physical damage? I don't know. This is weird. Weird. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, okay. I don't think that did what I wanted it. Oh, maybe it did. Maybe very briefly it did. Listen, I'm trying to experiment here. Oops, I did that the wrong way. I know what I'm doing. So I don't know if these count as physical damage. I don't think it does. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really confused on how to use Linny. Wow, I just called him Linny. I meant Fremine. I did not press a button. How did he get hit? Excuse me.
Leave the wounded to me. Get in here.
I don't think that Mika helps him very much. I'm confused. Mika does not help with this at all. Why was Mika in this? Confusion! Mika helps with cryo DPS characters. Like, I know he's really good with Eula, but that's because Eula is a physical DPS. It doesn't seem like Fremine is a physical DPS. I want to remember how to do this, though. Okay. Elemental skill does pyro damage. Okay. So, skill, and then charged attacks. I don't remember. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Oh, right. So, I thought, oh, there we go. Yes, then a charged attack. You press E, then a charged attack to get that pyro going. Oh my gosh, she's way too strong. How is she so strong? I haven't even, it's just permanently up. No, just hang in there right for a minute. That was so satisfying. That was super satisfying. Look, I love D-Luke, okay? But she may have to replace D-Luke as my pyro DPS just because she's, first off, she's extremely fun to play. Secondly, she has a scythe, okay? That's probably like the coolest weapon you could possibly have. I don't know that I'd be able to get her weapon. What is this? Oh. I see. Okay, lots of things. Cool. Now I'm good. I'm good, my guy, for now. Let's get that story quest going. Let's get that story quest hopping. Guys, don't get sick. Just don't ever get sick. If you can avoid it, just don't get sick. It really takes a toll. And also don't forget your allergy medicine. That also takes a toll. Kailo is also not feeling well. So, you know, we're over here struggling. I haven't done any... Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. Oh well, Arlecchino it is. Accept quest. Oh, they don't make you do it now. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. You can unlock it, but like not accept it currently. Oh, that's great. I'm alive. Kind of. I love that because I hate the little exclamation point at the top. It bothers me so much. Well, at least I know now for later. Alright, we want this one. Avoid conflicts with other quests. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I love it. Enable focus quest by avoiding conflicts with other quests occupying locations or characters. Once enabled, the following quests will be affected. Tales from the Court. Quest will be paused. Enable, please. Let's go. This is what I've been asking for with Genshin for so long.
It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
I gotta say, I used to get so annoyed trying to do like the Archon quest. And it's like, oh no, there's characters conflicting because you have a story quest running. And I'm like, oh my gosh, please just shoot me now. I hate it. I will literally jump off of this building. Why did I survive? You're not supposed to survive, my guy. Alright, alright, I guess we're gonna go heal up and then we're gonna go to Poisson. Les poissons, hee hee hee. Okay. Heal me up, thank you. To Poisson.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
What up, Lenny?
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
I like Lenny, he's cute.
Over here.
Adorbs. Lenny! Alright, let's go. Come on, Paimon, stop dilly-dallying.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
Oh.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson?
Poisson.
Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Trouble.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
I think so,
Yep,
right? Yeah,
along
I get
with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
Yes. No, I didn't notice that.
Moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Tell me.
Since the two of you are so curious.
Oh my gosh, she just appeared out of nowhere. She's just there.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. Probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff.
Tell me. I want to know.
We weren't trying to pry or anything.
I want to pry.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive.
Naturally, I don't trust you one bit. We are a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past.
Oh yeah.
And I actually guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
Oh, lovely.
As for right now,
At least she's honest about it.
I'd say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree?
I hope
The
so.
House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
I hope so.
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Ooh, Phantom Child. Ghost story? Feels like I'm getting chills already.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving my
Like Perrin Harry?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
How do you kill a spirit?
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
I mean...
Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
You know,
Of course, Father.
I'm not the best with kids, but, you know, we'll figure it out. Bye. I like your weapon. Couldn't help but feel intimidated during the conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. You're suffocating me, Arlecchino. I mean, you can suffocate me, is what... Never mind. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days, but why? She's trying to keep an eye on me, question mark?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
Okay.
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
Prophecy?
If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Oh, I remember the prophecy now. Took me a while to remember. It's been a hot minute since I've been playing.
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
I do like food.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Yum.
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
I want a cheeseburger. Wait, hold on. What's that song? I want a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. So I forgot the rest of it. I want a double cheeseburger and hold the lettuce. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going in Le Poisson? Up hither? Over yonder. Gotcha. That's how I use directions. 'Tis up hither, nor over yonder. No. Nay, it is 'tis hither, nay yonder. Oh no, my energy! Oh, that's so sad. I was so close. This is what I get for trying to be cool. I've never once been cool in my entire life. Oh no.
We
Cutscene?
rented this
Oh.
house from one of the locals
Literally,
to use as a temporary
literally
base.
2 steps.
I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Wait, isn't this the house that we had Farina go into the other? Yeah, it was.
Awesome, thanks. So,
We have
where
one
are we
house.
now?
Le Poisson has 1 house. That's it.
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people
We take
staying in
turns.
Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Poisson has 1 house, and everybody shares it. And it's like Tuesday I get it. Wednesday, Linny gets it. Thursday, Lynette gets it. Friday, Fremine can have it. And then maybe Saturday, we can just let some rando do it. Yeah, cool. Oh no, I skipped things. I'm sorry.
Floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Yeah, I want to know all about the Fatui.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Sure thing, bud. As long as I can learn more about the Fatui, and then I can, oh my gosh, I was gonna say I can tell on you. I can tattle on you. I'll tell your mom that you're doing bad things, but then I realized he doesn't have a mom. That's why he's part of the House of the Earth. He doesn't have a mom. That's tragic. I'm a horrible person. What up, my guy? Your eyes are exquisitely purple.
Finally here.
You are not a kid. I mean, maybe you're a teenager, but you do not look like a teenager.
Brought them with me? Yep. Here you go.
Is Linny like a kid? Like, I know he looks like a kid, but some of the people like Kazuha who have that young male body shape, they're like full-on adults. So like, I'm confused. If Linny is an adult, he doesn't need to be in an orphanage. So he must not be an adult, in which case this kid does a lot of illegal things.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
You staring at me, my guy?
It's the Traveler and Paimon.
Uh-huh.
No way!
Yes way.
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Dude, I'm so popular.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
I'm already scared.
Oh, it's
I want to leave. I need an adult.
Paimon didn't realize we were this famous. Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
I see. Gossiping, are we, Linny?
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend.
Oh.
As far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can
Oh.
imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
Hold on. Whoa. Back up. You're telling me Arlecchino called me a friend? That's weird.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare hands.
Bruh, for real, I can.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days.
She could do it in 2, my guy.
Second, that's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
Mine's also a bit of a stretch.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Yeah, what are you gonna give me, punk?
Oh, we don't need something like that.
Shut up,
Besides,
Paimon.
I don't have anything to give to you.
I want a gift.
Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
both.
Oh my gosh, this kid. I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised. She's being raised in an orphanage that basically is trying to, like, create little soldiers, but seriously.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Oh, I'll catch him. I'll catch him.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
So, that's the same voice actor as the English voice of Toma. And I think that they both sound like Matt Pat. You know, like the guy who does, like, game theory and film theory and whatnot. They both sound like Matt Pat. And by both, I mean just the one guy, because he's voicing both characters. But anyway.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Let's go.
Stealth tactics?
I mean, I'd take those gifts.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
I love them. Give them to me.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
Tartaglia. Child. Ajax. In the Fatui. I think 11th Harbinger. Go teach him a lesson. You go teach him a lesson. I wish you could, honestly. I wish you could say that.
I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy.
I mean,
in fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
listen, I do want to gift Lenny. Come on. They offered to mess up Tartaglia for me.
Really?
Absolutely. We definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
He sounds like Kid Trunks, which I believe was played by Laura Bailey, but they don't sound like Laura Bailey. But they do sound like Kid Trunks.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
Distribution.
Alright, see you later.
Can I distribute poison into everyone's cup? I'm not genocidal. I'm just homicidal.
Lenny, about all that poison. Stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family.
Oh my gosh.
He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
He hurt animals? That's awful. I don't like that kid anymore.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Listen, she can poison me. It's fine. She's just practicing her poisoning. It's pretty normal.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
He looks like a full-on adult, okay? Why is he considered a child of the House of the Hearth? He looks like a full-ass adult. Excuse my language.
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only have the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Listen, I'm all here for it, okay? We're here for it. Continue distributing supplies. Wait, why am I distributing supplies? Did they mention that? Was I just not paying attention? I could see that being a thing. Papa.
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
I'm your worst nightmare. A little girl.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
I certainly have, including your worst nightmares.
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
And your nightmares.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
I have not.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
That sounds swell. Hi, Yusuke. Also, hello, Celestate. Your 69th subscriber. Yes, get ready for pain. Dude, I'm so ready. Hurt me, please.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Yes. Spend some time talking about popular culture and the atmosphere becomes more relaxed.
This
Cool.
mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Dude, can I come with? That sounds like fun.
Maybe I should dye my hair.
Dude, I want to dye my hair.
How much it'll cost?
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Somehow I feel like they're not normal.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
Oh, I see. I thought you had some cool backstory.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
What plan? I want
That's
to know.
enough, Filial.
No, tell me about the plan.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
I wanted to know about the plan.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Let's do it. Opera. Lainey, why are you upset? You literally have nothing to be upset about.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Sure thing. Let's go.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe for now. It's better not to... Definitely observe. We're watching the shiz out of it.
After all.
I want to watch. I want to observe.
Everyone's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
I can run faster. Wait, where do you go? Oh, this way. I am super fast at running. Is he down here? Yes, he is. Ba-boom.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They've certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
The story is super good, kind of short but super good. Hey, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I heard that there's a lot of like really cool lore drops in here, and we all know I am a whore for lore, so let's get into it, please.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Sure.
Of course.
Then
Let's cook
head
up
out.
some theories.
Huh? Fremine, what are you doing here?
Well,
You snooping, my guy?
Hey, nice to see you again.
You sneaking?
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
Dude, his little freckles are so cute.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Ooh.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
I am not surprised by
Were
mine.
you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Tell me.
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
What you up to?
Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
He ditching. He's on a secret mission.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know,
And?
Fremine,
Oh, he knows you're lying.
you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
No, I want to snoop.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
I'ma learn some lore. I'm very sorry for the coughing. I am still recovering. And Kailo is currently, I think he's still recovering from being sick too. Man, something went around for sure. Hope everyone's staying healthy. Wait, we're going all the way up here? The nave is up here? Interesting. Up here? Perhaps? Mayhaps up here somewhere? Mayhaps? Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh, nah! I'm pressing the wrong buttons. What a scrub. Can I go in here? No? Are you down lower? Do I jump? Do I jump? Yes, I do.
Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Are you adopting somebody?
My name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth.
Ah!
Just like you.
Ah! Wait, but... Oh my goodness. She's back from the dead. Wait, what?
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you.
Confusion.
Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
Ruh-roh.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
So let me get this straight. They moved everyone out of the House of the Hearth so that they could investigate the ghost, but then the ghost just followed them, and the ghost is the dead friend of your father, who's actually a woman, which would make her your mother?
I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping
I'm alive.
hidden.
Kind of.
For how long?
About half a month now.
Half a month?
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
Heck no. There's a reason for that, Keiyo. There's a reason why they call her father. Well, I think I kind of knew. I think I vaguely know why they call her father, but I don't remember. Also, that cough was bad. Drink lots of water. Yeah, I forgot to take my allergy medicine last night. And then, in addition to that, I'm still recovering from this, like, weirdly long sinus infection that I got from allergies. So, yeah, my body is handling allergies super well so far. Because she's so hot. Oh my goodness. Simp!
I know what I'm doing.
I am hydrating though, but thank you.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
It's so weird that they always put father in quotations.
You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
And that's not just because I love red and her color scheme is the same as mine. I mean, that's fair. You guys do complement each other pretty well.
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Why, my guy?
Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
So, you know what wouldn't surprise me, but also would kind of surprise me, is if, like, the doctor has something to do with this. It's weird thoughts here, but, like, I remember in the not trailer, there's, like, a little video that they, released for Arlecchino, and when they do the little puppet show stuffed animal thing, it shows the doctor in it, which makes me want, well, I guess that's because the former mother of the House of the Hearth, she allowed the doctor to, like, experiment on some of the kids, which makes me wonder if she experimented on her own kid. But when we see her pass away, she's, like, older, and this is, like, a reverted younger version of that. Don't tell me any spoilers, but I'm just, like, talking through my thoughts with this. That's all. Hi, kitty. Oh my gosh. My little basement gremlin just came out of hiding. My little black cat. She's been obsessed with the basement lately because the spiders are starting to come out. She likes to hunt down the spiders. She's covered in dust. She's over here eating like she didn't just spend hours and hours and hours in the basement. Are you a little basement goblin? Yeah? Yeah, she's just chilling.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
Oh my.
If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I think if Father finds out, she's gonna be real surprised. Hello, gremlin. Oh, come here, my gremlin. You have dust all over you. Ma'am, you smell like a basement.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Femine is so sweet.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
It's too late now. Like, you legit said so much in front of me. I know, like, a huge secret now. I could literally go tell your father and get you both in trouble.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
Really? I don't think so. Normal siblings act like that. Normal siblings are like 2 seconds away from biting each other's heads off at any moment in time.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Yeah, her name was Peruere.
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Damn. That's cryptic.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest.
No.
Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
That's what I was wondering, because, like, Linny has human ears and Lynette has, like, cat ears or something like that. So, like, if they're related by blood, I'm curious how that works out.
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
All these years now being how many years? Because if you're still, like, a kid, I don't know. Who knows? Not me.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, Linny.
Oh,
They're
looks
so
like things are
cute.
getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
That's not heated. Let them talk. They need to discuss things.
It's raining. I should put my clothes away.
How is it raining? Whoa, she just disappeared. Oh my gosh, she just reappeared. Whoa. Are you gonna disappear again?
Looks like she's not here either.
Okay, she's talking about Perry. Peruere. Oh, she's disappearing and coming back. Okay, so she is a ghost.
It's time to eat.
Let's see what else she does. Do something else, child. Now I'm a child just like you. I'm shorter. Wait, is my head bigger than yours? Yeah, my head is bigger than yours. That's so funny. Alright.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Oh, is he crying?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Somebody give him a hug!
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
You don't own les poissons. You cannot tell me when to leave. But sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
I mean, it depends on the family. Exactly. I think it'll be better if we stick around.
Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you.
No one can convince me of
I
anything.
know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
It's also not true. You can convince me of things, but you cannot convince me to leave a situation in this game when they force me to stay.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Dude, you're getting in so much trouble.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
More like wherever the nave is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
I mean, I did know those spirits in Enkanomiya.
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they die, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
Sure.
Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Listen, it's better than what we got. It's better than what we got.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
My cat just freaked out. Okay, so my other cat, my orange cat, was on the couch and just freaked out. It ran across the room and then was like really hesitant to come back to the spot. My guy, what happened? Why are you being so freaky? He's just chilling, drinking water now. But that was so funny.
Of course. I promise.
Don't involve Lynette. She'll probably involve herself, though.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Father appears.
I swear.
Okay. Oh, wait, when did Lynette get there? Oh, she's so mad.
Whoa!
Lynette!
He scared me.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
She's so mad. She's like, don't look at me. Don't talk to me. You know I'm here. You know I'm here.
And, when exactly did you get here?
They're acting like me and Kailo right now. She's so mad.
You're an idiot, brother.
I like their dynamic already.
And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4,
What?
Paimon.
What? Listen, I'm not even part of this. Why am I involved?
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
So why are we part of that?
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Oh, blackmail.
You're not giving us much wiggle room. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move.
Bruhs, you all gonna get in trouble.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Front row. Okay, we're going back to talk to Clairvy. What up?
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
She didn't eat any of it.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
She can't actually eat.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
I'm wondering, because there's that little ghost girl in Leeway, but I think when we see her, she's kind of like translucent. So, I could be wrong, but this seems less like that kind of ghost.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy. Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Her mom was the headmaster.
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Oh, tell
The
me.
people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Like the people that the doctor experiments on?
In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
But she wasn't originally on the roster, though. She was... I mean, maybe she was. Maybe she wasn't. I don't know.
Wait, does that mean the name... She...
No.
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend.
Perry.
She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
That's your father's name.
Me neither.
Sorry.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
Her wish is that her mother doesn't make her fight to the death with her best friend. I bet that's it.
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside,
Oh.
where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Flashbacks already. What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Okay.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
Let's
What
go.
about us? What should we do?
Make sure the knave doesn't find out you're betraying
I really
her.
appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me
Listen,
think.
I got this.
Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
I'll talk about sweets, because apparently she likes them.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract you.
How should we contact you?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Sure.
Of course,
She'll know.
That's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Be
You
careful,
too.
my guy.
Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Right. I wanna know. Can you
I really
show
hope
me?
this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
It's not gonna go well. Spoiler alert. I don't have spoilers really for this, but I guarantee that this is not going to go well.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
We're going somewhere outside like you wanted. Okay, we're dun 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 dun, dun looking for Arlecchino. Where? Oh, my goodness. Why did I decide to walk? Oh well. At least I'm getting some menial things that I definitely don't need. Oh no! Okay, I'm good. I thought I fell all the way down. Falling a lot. Alright. I didn't know that this was part of Poisson. I think I just haven't been to this area. I did not know this is how you get to Poisson. Oh no, please don't fall. Wait, where is this on the map? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I get places anymore. To the nave. Oh, it is Child. He is here. It's a little family reunion over here.
Knave and Child.
This is the first time we've seen two harbingers in game at the same time.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Yeah, did you get your vision back, my guy?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
You're ridiculous.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya. And well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
My guy, you need a rest, please.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
Oh, so he did get his vision back. Okay.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
I see. Certain existences. Interesting.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found.
Gotcha.
But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
My guy, chill.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over.
Listen, my guy, the last time, the time before this time, you were in rough shape because you were using your delusion for too long. And then you barely recovered from that, and then you start fighting an all-devouring narwhal, only to get yeeted into some sort of portal back to Fontaine, passed out, and you're like, my guy, just rest, please.
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you.
Some of them might have been poison.
And chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Jeez.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
When do you get to rest, my guy?
Project Stuja?
Stuja.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
Who is Regrator again? Let me look it up. Dude! Okay, listen. Regrator's Pantalone. Listen, I really like Pantalone just because he's voiced by J. Michael Tatum, okay? And I love J. Michael Tatum. I got to meet that guy lots of times, and he's really cool. And also, he's attractive. But also, yeah, okay, so that, okay. This project involves the money guy. He's gonna monologue? Is he a monologuer? Is that what we're learning? Okay.
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Oh my gosh, this kid is gonna die. Child is literally gonna end up dying with all the stress he puts himself under.
And what a sweet little country that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
I'm all good. My apologies for sounding horrendous.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
She's totally joking. She's totally picking on him.
One I could do without, I'd say.
What's up, buddy?
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Hi. What's up? You want to come sit with me? Come here. Come here. You're so floppy. Come here. Come here. Come here, floppy boy. Okay, I guess you don't want to come up. He's hard to pick up. He's got so much extra skin. He just flops everywhere. Just casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
well, we just,
We wanted to learn more about you.
right. We're super close to Linny and the others, but
Hi.
we still don't know much about you.
Here. Come here. I'm gonna scoop you up. Come here. Ugh. We have Cat. Cat has landed. Hi, buddy. You're such a good boy. Are you happy now? Are you content now? Yeah. He just wants to rub his face on my face. Are you happy now? Alright. Now you stay here. You stay right here. I'm going to keep Diane, okay?
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Yeah, why do you call yourself father? Maybe my guess will be right.
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
So it does have something to do with the past of the knave. The past knave.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing
True.
else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Cat is purring. Listen. Listen to his beautiful purrs. Listen, you're gonna be a star, okay? Get on that microphone. That's a good boy. That's right. That's my happy boy. Okay, you can sit now. Okay.
Wait, don't go!
Yeah, don't go. Wait, no. The knave leaves right now. She's sure to run into Linny and Clearvy. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? No, we should try to get her talking about something else first. About the House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Child. Yeah, he's like my wingman.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
You think you stand a chance against her? I don't think you do.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with her own kids, like her own adopted kids.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
I know which one the rooster is. He's the old man with the really big nose. Goblin-looking guy. Knave betrayed the House of the Hearth, so does that mean what Clearvy said was true? Does the Knave actually treat her children like test subjects? No, the former Knave did.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
No.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Yeah, but wasn't that like what they made her do? Didn't they literally say like, we're gonna have you all fight each other to the death to see who's the strongest?
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
No.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue. Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
I mean, if you want to have a bad reputation, why not?
Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
I think my cat wants to go back on the microphone. He keeps leaning closer to it. You want everyone to hear you purr again? You want everyone to hear you purr again? Yeah. Yeah, does that make you happy? You're so cute. It's not fair how cute this cat is sometimes.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
Yeah, because she's from Kenrir.
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
I mean, a little bit. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject, but seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past. I mean, understandable. Her past wasn't the best.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
The ghosts.
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me.
You would like
It also
that.
give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Sag.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
He's horrified.
Okay, okay. I get the picture.
I love it. Conversation should have done just share stories. Oh, okay. Here's a chat for buying you more time. Okay, cool.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
No, stay. Stay, please.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Please recover, my dude. I don't like you, but still recover.
This is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
True.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I want to ask why you want the Gnosis.
I like the sound of that.
The Gnosis. The Gnosis.
We should probably get
The
going.
Gnostics.
Do you wanna head back with us?
Oh, you want me to leave so soon?
No.
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Ooh.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
I think it's an interesting thought that she actually thinks of us as friends. I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of neat, you know. I forgot to put my chat up. I have my chat up, but I forgot to like put it up on my OBS. Now it is. Now it's up.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going.
True.
You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Probably not.
I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I want to talk to the knave.
Oh, you decided to stay a little longer. Let's take in the ocean view together then.
Okay. Ocean view. But you're not really staring at the ocean. You're staring at this little mountain. Cool. I'm gonna grab this. Have fun. Okay. Party setup. Going to need an arrow. Get Fischl out here.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung. Bruh, what are you doing? Ah! What are you doing, buddy? My cat just squeezed himself in this tiny little space. Yeah, you like that? You like being in this tiny space? Don't you eat that cord. Don't eat the cord. He likes to try to chew on wires. Don't you eat that wire. That's not for you. That's not for you. He's such a special cat. I feel like my cat has some sort of like brain deficiency would be a nice way of putting it. Missing a few extra brain cells. My guy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? I don't want to hear any wire chewing. Alright, I'ma be. Where's my cookie? There she is.
Wait for my signal.
Okay. Alright. We're going back to the House of the Hearth. What are you doing? Don't get into trouble. You can jump down. Yeah. Okay, bye. He ditched me. We're running. We're dashing and jumping. Let's go.
Honey, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
She like a
As I led her out
vampire?
of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Huh.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
She looks so sad.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case.
That's so sad.
Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Pushing her into it? Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here.
Lovely.
How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Nice.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
Oh, wow.
We can each take a section. Here.
What other fun names are we gonna find on this list?
La Fouillade, Landois, Chambert, Horaire.
Oh. They don't look like kids, they look like adults.
Oh, yikes. The rare guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Pipe on the creeps.
Why? Just because he has a scar on his face?
I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
It's not true. A lot of people think scars are very attractive.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Ruh-roh.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, pay with your life.
That's very sad. Yeah, Clairvy's
Her
not among
name's
them.
not here, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
How long has our current knave been the knave? That's a good question.
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out?
I mean, I think you would have said that earlier.
Fremine,
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I
What you
managed
got,
to
my
talk
guy?
to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little strange.
Strange how?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
that's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
But if you leave, don't you get executed? Hold on. So the way that this works is you get brought in against your will, and you can't leave, or you'll get executed? Is that how this works?
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Yeah, I bet.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
So what happens when you become like a full-grown adult? Like, what do you do then?
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Okay. What is she doing about it?
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filiol and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Yeah, so are you guys. You guys are literally meeting in secret to talk about Clairvy? Ceravy.
I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
Clairvy, okay.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs.
Well, she seems to say that a lot.
She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Like Kale.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
I mean, it happened, just not in their time.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Project Stuja's the one with Pantalone. Tell me, what is Project Stuja?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Tell me, don't say it's a thing you can't tell me.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Don't you tell me you can't tell me.
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
That is the most undescriptive thing you could have ever told me. That was like saying something without saying something.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja. just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
I see.
It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
I mean, that makes sense, though. So, like, if you were the Fatui, and one of the Fatui members had, like, a little side gig where they were training up, like, a private intelligence network that you weren't involved in, I could see why that would be concerning. And also, due to the fact that the knave is from Conria. Yeah, I could see where that would be a little meh. Maybe. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn. We also know that Child is involved with it, too. So it seems like maybe all hands on... I'd say all hands on deck, but maybe it's like half of the Fatui are working towards the Natlan thing, and half are doing this.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filiol and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now.
Yeah, but you don't have any leads with Clairvy.
Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow.
Dude, you guys are being so sus.
Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filiol and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I bet they're being watched. Rest at the temporary accommodations. The place where we basically kidnapped Farina. Nice. Oh, it's literally right here. Your mind races all sorts of... Okay.
I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
She will kill them.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
She's not gonna do anything to you. You can just hide behind me.
Trust is effort, Traveler.
Clairvy's on the run.
Look over there.
She's running.
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Why do we have to sneak around? We're not the ones who are lying. This story is a left turn on every twist, is it? I think I've been able to understand a good portion of it. I don't think it's been any twisty-turvies so far. But I anticipate some very fun lore. No! Why do I keep following in the wrong places? Oh. No, I don't want to go down there. Eh! Alright, where was I? Kava. No, I don't know. Wait, is there anything of note nearby? I haven't seen anything. That's really sussy. What you looking at, my guy? What you looking at, kid? No, I don't. Got the flood. I haven't got time for that. No, I don't want to race you. Well, what are you staring at, kid? Puppy! Oh my goodness. Hi, doggy. You're so cute. You look like a little golden retriever with their little floppy ears. I love it. Okay. Where did Clairvy go? This way? Up? Clairvy's up. Which means I have to go this way. I was literally over here. Listen, I'm so good at this. I think I might do some wishing soon. Like halfway through. Okay. Possibly.
Over there.
Over here. Hi, Clairvy. Oh, she just disappeared on me. M'lady? M'lady?
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
I bet she wants to go out in the sunlight. I bet that's what she's trying to do. Trying to get into the sun. Which is kind of tragic, actually. Or the moonlight? Is she trying to go out in the moonlight? Clairvy.
Oh, look. She stopped.
Can she not go past this point?
Clairvy.
Shish.
I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Window. There's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this.
Oh.
You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
What's up, kid?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
I don't think I will. I love lore.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death.
Oh.
I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
That's so sad.
You're saying the knave did all that?
The former knave.
It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Well, it's because we're not talking about the same person.
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Yes, I knew it. That's why she calls herself father, because she doesn't want to be associated with that word.
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
I knew that was why she called herself father.
If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling.
Like what?
It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
I'm not sure either. She's a spirit. It could be anything.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
She said that in the video too. I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's all soup and... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
This is so sad.
What should I do?
I got your back. I'll bring you to Perry. Yeah, I'll lose on her own. Okay.
My mom really doesn't understand what's going on with her.
Well, yeah.
Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Yes. The night passes.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
I have a question.
What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kind of ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous.
Yeah,
and he's
dude.
done all sorts of bad things.
I gotta say, like, the type of villain that scares me the most is like a twisted doctor stereotype, you know? Like that archetype is terrifying.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him.
Yeah, that's right.
We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
True.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth.
She's like, hell no.
Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Yeah, with her blood.
Secret experiment? Could
That's what I heard. That's just what I heard. Just what I heard.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together.
True.
The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
And that's one of them nowadays.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either.
Yeah.
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan for now.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Again?
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
I have a dream. I have a dream. It's to make the knave think that I'm not a tween. I don't know.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
I've got a dream. I've got a dream. I'm gonna distract the knave so they can scheme. That one's better. And with every passing hour, I'm not sure I can devour. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. It was going so well. I should have left it as it was. before we go. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just do a little bit of wishing. Maybe I'll just do just a little bit of wishing. I am wishing. I'll do some standard wishes first. I always like to do the standard wishes because then you can sometimes get more of the other wishes. Depending. I had extremely amazing luck on my last stream, so I am not expecting anything fantastical. In fact, I don't think I don't have pity. And I don't think I'm anywhere near getting a 5-star. Like, I am not guaranteed on my 50-50. I'm not guaranteed, and I'm nowhere near pity. But let's go! Wait, hold on. Just want to check. 5, 10. Alright, I'll do single pulls until we get the next 4-star. And then I will do 10 pulls. Yay! 4-star! Let's go! More Lynette. I actually don't really need linear Lynette, but that's okay. It's purple. I don't care about these things. I kinda wanna get some cool guitar strings. No. No. Okay, so we're getting constellations for Lynette. It could be worse. No way. I'm nowhere near pity. How is this happening again? Is this like legit just streamer luck? This is not possible. This is not possible. I'm sorry.
The children of the House of the Hearth call me father.
Oh my goodness.
I hope our partnership proves to be a pleasant one.
Can I
would imagine that should be fairly easy. After all, there's no cause for contention between us at the moment.
Listen. I just went through this last time. My poor heart can't take it anymore. What is happening? Guys, I have to show you. I literally have to show you. This is not even... first off, I was not guaranteed. So, what the actual heck? But look, this was last... I just got... This is 5 wishes, 10, 20... That was 22 wishes ago. I got a guaranteed 5-star. I just used 20 more wishes, so that was like 45 wishes to get. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm really tempted to get her weapon now. But I have 0% use for this if I get it. To crit damage. Charge attacks increased by 16%. Okay. Movement speed. Okay. So I don't think I have any... I don't have any characters that would be helpful for. But I got... Arlecchino's weapon is pretty dang cool. I shouldn't go for it. The reason why is because I have so many weapons already. I'm like... Well, first off, I'm super excited that I got her. Did I up... I think I did. Wait, where is he? I think I got Nouvellette. Yes, okay, so he's level 81. I was working on leveling these guys. Got her constellations. Let's go. Cool. I'll take it. Okay, listen. Okay, so we just got these characters. I still need to level all these characters. This is not even fair. It's just not fair. I never get this lucky. I'm only this lucky because it's streamer luck. Like, honestly, never have I ever been this lucky before.
Always keep moving forward. Never let yourself be constrained by power.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know. What is my life? What is my life right now? What is this? Oh, the centaur? I did fight that thing. I just don't even know. What is life? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Anger.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just read up about what she does again real quick. Okay, she just hurts really bad. Bond of life. Okay, blah 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 blah. She will absorb and clear nearby blood debt. Each deck absorbs grant. Bond of life. There's blah blah blah. After using her elemental skill, we're gonna match HP. So HP is really important for her. Her healing is based on attack. Okay, okay. Okay. I only somewhat understand. 1% all elemental and physical resistance for every 100 attack she has, in excess of 1,000. Maximum she is 20. Okay. Alright, okay, okay. So I do have Homa, which increases her HP. So that's helpful. Homa's not bad. Oh, definitely not. No. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, what is deathmatch? Okay, so we're gonna switch this. Defeating enemy, no, okay. And then we're gonna switch this. And then we're gonna switch this. Alright, so we're giving her Homa. Excuse me. Gladiator? Why are people giving her Gladiator? I mean, it makes sense. When the value of a bond of life increases or decreases, the character deals 8% damage for 6 seconds. This looks like it was made for her. Seeing as she literally has a thing called, like, Bond of Life. I don't think any other character has a Bond of Life thing, do they? It says Gladiator seems to be what most people are doing, though. Huh. I mean, I'll try doing this second combination. We'll see. I don't think I have enough of it. Yeah, I don't have any of it. Alright, well, we'll just do Gladiator for now. So we want... Oh, so many things. Okay. Well, her crit damage is decent, so we need crit rate we'll need attack and HP. Let's do attack percentage, and then HP will be a lovely second. Okay, we will take that. Thank you. Right to the bank. 3, 18, attack 16, 8. Yeah, we'll do this one. Energy recharge, crit rate. It's got HP. I'll hold off on that for now. Pyro. There's that one. So I got this one and this one. This one is better. Crit rate with lots of crit damage. Ooh, we love that. Look at that. I had so many. And then this one we can just make whatever. We'll make this one crit rate, attack percentage. What is this? Oh, that's a pretty hefty crit rate. Oh, that defense hurts. 11. I'll just do this one. This one's fine. Or was it this one? Yes. This one I like better. Oh wait, do I like this one? Yeah, okay, it's attack. Okay. Alright, so she's still got some growing to do, okay. She's still got some growing. But it could be worse. This is insane. I can't believe I actually got her. Damn. Okay. I kind of want to play her. I kind of want to have her in my team. I'm sorry, D-Luke. I'm gonna dethrone you for a little bit. It's not because I don't love you. You know I do. This is just, you know, it's nothing personal.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
It's nothing personal. What does he got? Okay, he's got Cutter, Jade Cutter. Okay. Alright, cool. Okay, listen. But she's so cool! Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, but like, she's so cool, though. Okay, listen. I have to just do all my pulls on stream from now on, because this luck is insane. I've never been so lucky before. I should have done my Zhao pulls when I was trying to get C6 Zhao. I should have done that on stream. Oh, that's a fish. It's a big fish. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta distract the knave as the knave. We're hopping and we're hopping and we're hopping. If Yusuke sees this, I don't want him to be mad at me. Yusuke, I'm sorry. Okay, it was streamer luck. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. MiHoYo's just trying to buy me back, okay? MiHoYo wants to buy me back. How can you run in the sand on the beach with these heels, okay? You would sink right into the sand. That is not even possible. Just saying. Yeah! Okay, I have to explain. Oh my gosh, Yusuke.
Again. I must say, you look a bit pale.
Dude,
Did you have trouble sleeping
dude,
last
it was
night?
insane. Okay, I think you missed it. I literally said Yusuke is gonna be so mad at me. The reason why, I had 25 wishes into the banner. 25 wishes into the banner. I had no guaranteed. I used 20 wishes. I had 2 10 pulls, I think it was. You just got back. I did 2 10 pulls. I got to about 45-ish, 50 on my pity, and I immediately got her. And I was like, this is not even possible. Especially after I just got C2 Nouvellette. Like, how is this possible? I was like, this has got to be streamer luck. It's insane. I decided not to go for the weapon because if I get the bow, I have absolutely no one to use it on. Dude, I know. I'm like, it's not even fair. Like, how is this? It's not fair. It's not fair. I don't even understand. But, I didn't want to go for the weapon because I don't want a chance getting the bow because I don't have Linny. And I have 2 Staff of Homas, so I just gave her Staff of Homa.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Hello.
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Oh, she knows!
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
I also got lucky on this banner. I got her during 50-50 and her weapon at 2 pity. Oh my gosh. Dude, the streamer luck is insane. It's insane. She knows I was distracting her.
Us? Distract you? Good one.
Nervous laughter.
We were just here for a chat.
Yep, chat. Get her weapon. It's good on her. Yeah, but like I said, I don't have Linny, so if I get the bow, I have no one to use it on. And it's just a waste of, like, my leftover wishes. I have 40 wishes left, I think. Yeah, streamer luck is real. Dude, I don't trust the streamer luck to get me a weapon in 40 wishes that I already... that I don't have any pity for. And it's just... There's no possible way. There's just no possible way. If it happened, I just have to quit because I just don't even know what to do with myself.
Looks like you could have used...
I already don't know what to do with myself.
No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Oh, sure. Take me places.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
She knows! How does she know?
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
So you know everything then?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
We should just tell her.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Okay, first off, is she calling me a child? Secondly, she's referring to them as my friends, but not as her children, which she should be. Concerned? I am concerned.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Linny gave us. Dude, she's gonna kill that pigeon. She's gonna strike that pigeon down.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options. Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Sure. I hope this is the end of it, because I gotta get going soon, so let's hope this is the getting to the end. I know it's a short story quest, but they always last a few hours. Oh no, oh geez, I'm stuck as the knave.
Before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation.
I gotta change my party, I forgot.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're still referring to them as children, though. But are they kids? Like, I know that Fremine is a kid, but...
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately.
I think you know why.
No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
I'm concerned. Still though, congratulations on getting the best for Tui and Genshin. Not like there's a lot of other options. Thanks. Oh, best father in Genshin. Listen, there's plenty of daddies out there.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
Yes.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
I wonder if Clara V. I wonder if Clara V is gonna be the one to stop her from doing that.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
She did say she'd be a cold, unfeeling father. I'm late, but I'm here. Hi. Hi, Kiana. Well, yes for daddies, but not a lot of fathers. Listen, I don't see any difference. My little puppy got 12 teeth taken out today, and he is high. That's so funny. Hilarious.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
Well, you can't hold me accountable because I'm not part of the House of the Hearth. So, what now, bish? There's really no other way to solve the issue.
I would imagine Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Oh? Do you?
As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer.
Why don't we just tell her what's actually happening?
If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Claire V in the meantime,
she knew.
All evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
She knows that Claire V is the ghost.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then?
Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
The bird.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Dude.
Wait, where did you get that?
Where do you think she got it?
I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand.
Bruh. Step on me.
I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Oh my goodness. I do have to change parties though, because if I have to fight her, I can't fight her as her because she's not leveled up. What's my best team? My Mika team. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. My Zhao team is always reliable. As is my Ayato team and my Al-Haytham team. You know what? Let's do Ayato. I don't like Ayato as a character, but I like his playstyle. And I trust him to beat a boss. Especially a pyro boss. Alright. Oh, are we going to go see Nivelette? Let's go, Nivelette.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
Yeah, that's Rachie's.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect.
Remember the thing I tweeted, by the way? I tweeted this thing about, like, sexual attraction to voices. Not the people that have the voices, just the voices in general. Yeah, I'm feeling that right now.
Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
His voice is just so good. I'm sorry.
I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go.
Yes?
It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
He reads it right in front of you. I love him. I love him so much. I have a weakness for long white hair, okay? As you can see through my own image. One of my earliest anime crushes was Sesshomaru from Inuyasha.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Okay, analogies with water.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Is she trying to have some of the House of the Hearth members work for Neuvillette?
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
Wow, bird.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
So is she trying to kick people out of the House of the Hearth and have them not part of the Fatui or something? I don't know.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
Which everyone wants.
And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my...
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Dude, we literally saw a video of you crushing his skull with your foot. Those heels are meant to kill.
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now.
I don't want to
I
leave.
took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
I don't want to leave. I want to see Neuvillette. I want to talk to him. I want to hear his beautiful voice.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away.
I mean, that's an accurate representation.
It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very dangerous individual.
I mean, I'm assuming it's her natural state.
I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side. Whatever your reasoning, I would only advise you to take caution.
Thank you. I will keep that in mind. I'm gonna go fight her now. Hopefully that's soon. I gotta go to bed soon. Let's go fight her. Are we fighting her yet?
What exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
Yeah.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Ooh.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Dude, she could snap me like a twig and I'd be okay with it.
Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
She seems relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Marmonia, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was the entire time? Maybe she's even anticipating how Lenny and the others were going to act. Ruh-roh.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My guy, you were running? You were not selling papers.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
He looks kind of familiar for some reason.
Oh, you don't have to get
Oh, he's one of the guys on the list.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway.
Dude, he's the guy that was executed on the
It's
list.
my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
So, when she says she executes them, does she just mean that she
What's going on here?
helps them disappear?
Nothing much.
I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with Mora. It's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
She remembers you.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
She knows who you are.
Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
I don't think she wants to hear that.
If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye.
Yep.
Well, now that my affair
Interesting.
is settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy.
So when she said when she put that they're executed, I guarantee she just finds a way to get them out of the Fatui. That's interesting.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time if we head back now. I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
True.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her?
I mean, I know what your relationship to Claire V is, but I mean, I could, in-game answer.
Generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
She just called us a goody two-shoes.
Can't possibly.
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition, let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay. Sounds normal enough.
She wants us to save Linny and Lynette.
When the time comes. When is that supposed to be?
And
That is for
Fremine.
you to decide.
We accept your
Then we
condition.
have a deal. Follow me.
Okay. She's an interesting character. I have a feeling that she's really not a bad person at all. Which, I mean, was more solidified when we found out that she doesn't do deals with the doctor. I'm pretty sure the doctor's like one of the... I feel like a lot of the Fatui members probably aren't evil, but the doctor is definitely evil. And if you're not working with the doctor because of a moral code, I already trust you a million times more than I did before. Alright, listen up. I need that thing on top of the thing, so you guys all gotta die.
By royal decree.
Well, that was quicker than I thought it was.
Be still.
Sorry, bud. Alright, now how do I get up there? Okay, yay.
All yours, should you have any use for them.
Yeah. Alright, this way. We going this way. I'm supposed to be going to bed, but here I am trying to figure out what the heck we're trying to do. Wait, what? Why is this area blocked off? That makes no sense. Montusiste? What?
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Was this the old House of the Hearth?
It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why? I mean, I know why, but why?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Yes, I knew this.
Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
Yes, and she was an evil woman.
Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose.
They went to the doctor.
They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her?
You killed her!
You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Dude, you're assuming that that woman had any amount of kindness or goodness in her.
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruware.
Perry, it was you.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruware, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
Okay, sleep time, you're the best. Everyone like, comment, and survive. Thanks, Kiana. Have a good night. Sleep well.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruware was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end.
I bet she was.
Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruware that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Oh.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over.
So
She
sad.
tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Perouer would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
That's so sad.
No. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Perouer weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Perouer suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself.
Oh, we know what you did to Mother. I saw that video.
Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Perouer could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Perouer. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Perouer end her life.
Yeah. But why does she appear as a child then?
Perouer's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
Dude, she killed a lot of people to get there.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what
You killed her.
Sabina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Perouer killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Perouer won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
Let's go.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Perouer. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly? Yeah, why is she a
From what you
kid?
just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met, was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
So is she kind of like that ghost from Leeway?
You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
I see.
Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
Probably because she meant a lot.
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
Yeah, seems like
So
it.
if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for
Hello,
a long
gremlin.
time.
My basement gremlin's back. Hi, my little basement goblin.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen.
Yeah, but that's not the same house anymore.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Thoughts are very important, people.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
I wonder if she thinks of it as like a mercy to try to free her soul or whatever.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them.
Oh, I skipped some text. Whoops.
Is this really what you want to do?
What? The traveler spoke? Oh my gosh, the traveler spoke! That's the most shocking thing here.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Winnie!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
She's just so nonchalant about it.
Perry!
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Oh my.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Ruh-roh.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Backstabbing little...
Yes, Father.
Oh my gosh.
Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Toddy. Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
Dude, those people must want to strangle this kid.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
Time for another left turn. Well, here's the thing. She's either going to kill them, or she's going to find a way for them to leave the House of the Hearth, like, and have a new life. Just a thought. Just a thought.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father.
Cough, cough.
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh?
They're probably going to die. Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed?
It is a Fatui after all.
Changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
Ruh-roh.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Filial, Nantoi, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
I mean, you broke the rules, though.
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
Death.
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
What? They asked. The heck? What? But they asked.
Father, please wait.
Insert hey listen.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Yeah, Lenny, please don't. Lenny, please, come on, my guy. You can't die.
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did. Does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying
That's
I
so
have all the
sad.
answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please.
Well, bye-bye, Lenny. Don't say bye-bye, Lenny. He's not gonna die.
I agree with Lenny.
Father, please.
Gonna miss you not. Listen, our favor that she anticipated was to have us insert ourselves into this so that they don't die.
Lenny, you...
I'm just calling it. I'm sorry. I know too many storylines. This is how this is going.
I also agree with Lenny.
She's so annoyed.
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
She's so annoyed.
However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
This is not gonna go well.
Are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat. Father?
Why would they? It's crazy talk. Total not sarcasm.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Listen, Lenny, I got you. I got you. It's all good.
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Just sufficient strength. It doesn't have to be stronger then.
Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
No.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Hey, don't do hey listen. That's my thing. Is executing them really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. But that makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the knave will lose on purpose, although...
Guests are around. Families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
I'm joining.
Wrong, Traveler! Hey, where are you going?
I'ma draw my sword. I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Listen, it's fine if that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Yeah, she
All I
knew.
would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is a baby game. I got Zhongli, okay? I got Zhongli. She can't be Zhongli.
Everyone hold hands.
See, I'm basically invincible.
With these rising flames,
I'm basically a god. I have 2 archons. Oh, wait. I literally have 2 archons on my team.
With the fall of you all right? Destruction shall rise.
I'm lovely. Clearing bond of life.
Taste of purgatory.
I see everything.
Hello.
Hey. Oz, reveal thyself. I summon.
Try to pace yourself.
Okay, we're doing this, and then we're doing this. It's fine. It's fine. Only 2. 2. I only have 2 archons on my team. See, baby game. And no Fontaine here. Well, good luck, Chaos. Thank you. I'm really good at this. Bruh. Cinder of 2 worlds. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my.
My blade is all that
I don't have a healer. That's not gonna be good. Not that I can heal. This does not bode well. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm okay. I'm not great, but I'm okay.
Stabilize. As you wish me.
I see everything.
Just a little machine gun official. It's all good. Ah! See, easy. Lynette has to save me so that way we can be saved by an animo character in every region. Fremene is saving me. It needs to be Lynette.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
As if. Maybe you can heal unless you use a charge attack or something. I see. That makes sense. Since,
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
I have to use his charge attacks, which makes sense. Bruh. Let's go. Get her. Let's go, Lumine.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
I mean, it's better than being weak. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't like how that looks. I don't like the look of that.
A crimson moon. I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
I'll get there. Don't worry about it. Time to end it, Lenny? What? Wait, wasn't that kid the one that tattled though?
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
You good, my guy?
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end.
Got dominated. Now fight her weekly boss. Yeah, right.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
So that is what she did to that other guy.
Stand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
I was right. I knew it. I totally knew it.
Administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So that means, okay, so there's this theory video I watched where, you know, like, that dream that Kale had where she saw the doctor burning Irminsul. Some people think that he was burning it with her liquid blood, which means since Irminsul is basically like a recollection and memory of the world, like, it was like the doctor was trying to erase the world's memories, which is an interesting thought, and I'm quite curious as to like what would happen when you do that, because it wouldn't kill the tree. Maybe it would just refresh the tree. I don't know. Interesting.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
It could be just premonition. I mean, it could be. Now, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks that as killing him, the Aurore that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains is simply a normal person living out his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
I mean, it works, because they wouldn't have any memories of the House of the Hearth. They wouldn't have any secrets to divulge if they don't remember anything.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person...
A happy ending in Genshin? Say it isn't so. I mean...
Even so?
Yeah.
Even so... I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your
Also, technically
emotions.
speaking, the burning of Irmin's soul could just be a symbolism of Nahida giving the gnosis to the doctor. No, I don't think Genshin has ever used symbolism in the videos that it's put out like that. So, I'm pretty sure it's an actual thing that's going to happen. I don't think that was symbolic. A lot of people thought that it was symbolic, but it's not. I don't think it is. I think it's gonna happen when we reach Natlin.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears.
Or maybe way
and go
later.
Pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well.
Is Lenny gonna forget?
I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours.
Oh.
Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
Well, it's just a crackpot theory, a Genshin crackpot theory.
Thank
It's
you
just
for
a
all you've done
theory.
for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
What do you think, Lenny? You gonna stay? Or you gonna take the vial?
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Oh man, he's hurt.
Claire V.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
Something that wrote the theory of Teyvat being a cycle of stimulation is true. It would be amazing though. Hold on. One of the comments is not showing up. Sorry, I'm gonna mess up chat real quick. I'm gonna mess up the chat real quick. Hold on. Also, if the doctor will literally burn Irmin's soul, then the entirety of Teyvat will die. If the whole theory of Teyvat being a cycle of simulation is true. So, I think Irmin's soul... If... It's complicated. I think if Irmin's soul is pure memory, which I don't think it is. I don't think it's just pure memory. It could be, but like obviously there's a physical, tangible thing that goes with it. And also they used to use, what was it, the branches of Irmin's soul to like appease the gods or whatever. I feel like there is more to Irmin's soul than just the memory part, but like we've seen people alter Irmin's soul and the world didn't break. A lot of things broke, but if you burn Irmin's soul, I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how else to explain it except it's not just memory, it's the entire computer that's running Teyvat. I don't think Irmin's soul is running Teyvat. I think that Irmin's soul is kind of like, it plays the role that we play in a way, as a recorder or someone who's spectating on the world and just recording what they see. It's like if the world is a library and you just burned all the books in the library would still exist, but there'd be nothing in it. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm thinking Irmin's soul is like.
You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You can't believe she She's speechless.
If this is really Clairvy's younger self, then I thought she would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me.
Oh.
Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yes, I killed her.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time.
That's horrible.
That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope.
She did her best.
You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
And back to sadness, classic Genshin. True.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
Oh.
If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine.
I knew it! Oh my gosh, I just called all of this. I literally called every single bit of it. Except for Clairvy showing up. I didn't call that. Because it's the Knave's fire, and it's her memory of her. She accidentally brought her back to life. God damn, it's so depressing. Yeah. Dude, I literally called all of this except for the fact that Clairvy was gonna be there, and what else didn't I call? No, I pretty much called it all.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
I mean, Venti might agree with that. I think Venti would agree with that. But also, one other thing that might surprise me is if Linny, Lynette, and Fremine decide to drink the fire, the blood fire, whatever it is.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
It sucks. No, okay. I'm kidding.
Really?
Sure.
We've traveled all over the place. We got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears out for 3 days straight.
I mean, true. One day for each place we bet. Talk about the land of Animo, nation of freedom. Talk about the land of Geo, nation of contracts. Talk about the land of Electro, nation of eternity. Talk about the land of Dendro. Listen, she's been a slave to horrid things her whole life. Let's talk about freedom.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Oh.
Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Legit, I always pick, if I have the choice to pick all the nations, I usually pick Mondstadt. I think Mondstadt and Venti, like, I still think they're my favorites ever since the beginning. Just because it's just, oh, I can talk about all of them. Okay, let's talk about the next one then.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Let's talk about the land of Electro.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Just pull out Ito.
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Land of Dendro, nation of wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Jeez. Fontaine nation she once called home.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly. Thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
Let me get this straight. We just told our entire journey into Vat to the Knave, and we don't think that they're gonna take that back to the Fatui? I mean, they might already know, but still.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Everybody's listening intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. I'm so busy thinking I almost didn't notice the sun has risen. She's gonna disappear! Or be killed.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows.
Literally telling this story to memory while I cry from the sedgeness.
By my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth, and no longer tied to this place. Nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave?
I mean, if passing on to the next life, it means that.
There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel.
Oh.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Man, holding in all that emotion can't be good for you.
Clairvy.
That was a little sad.
So soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
Listen, Paimon, no one cares about your story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Oh.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
You know, she doesn't have bad ideas. That's not a horrible mantra to live by. Like, letting each new day sort of have its own worries and trying not to dwell so much on the past. I like her as a character. I wasn't sure that I would. I didn't really like Child as a Fatui character, but I kind of like her.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Lenny, please don't. I don't want him to give up being in the Fatui. He gives me hope that the Fatui can be okay.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known.
Oh, Lenny.
Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're
Lenny.
brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them. Even...
Oh.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel.
Probably before then. Yeah, she told us to intervene.
I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Let's go.
Father.
Lenny.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish.
You got this, Lenny.
The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Okay, but I want to know more about Project Stuja.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Good, let's go.
Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Okay, I'm starting to think that she planned this whole thing from the very beginning when she moved them all half a month ago into Poisson, because she knew that Claire V was there, which means I think she was originally planning to weed out the weak links in the first place in order to prepare them for Project whatever it's called, the project thing that they're doing. She's got incredible insight and, well, foresight, I meant. Use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty should go unrewarded. No sacrifice should be made. Okay.
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
It would be weird kind of facing her as an official foe. Dude, you good, my guy? Your health's just a little bit low. Alright, I'm going to heal up. I'm going to grab some rewards, but while I'm doing that, I want to thank you guys for coming. Wait, is this not done yet? Did I not finish it? Oh, it's not done yet. Wait until 2 days later. Oh my gosh, it's not done yet. Let me just heal up real quick. It's not done yet. Okay, hold on, let me go back. Is it this way? All the way back. Dude, I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. I've been getting like no sleep this whole week. Too bad, KO, it's not. I know. I've been getting 0% sleep this entire week. I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. And I have to get up early on Saturday too. Ugh. be fair, it's a relatively short story. Oh yeah, so short. Ugh, I have to fight these guys.
Solidify.
Odds, reveal thyself.
Listen, guys. I gotta get back, okay? I gotta get back. I can't stay here.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Ayo, come on. Listen, I gotta go. I can't stay here. Destiny has brought me hither. I love Fischl. Hey, listen, count 32. Well, this, never mind. But it's the weekend, is it not? Yeah. Well, today's Thursday for me. 2 days. No, I didn't say it. I almost said it, but I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, sure you did. Yes, sure you did.
Didn't Linny say that Lynette and Fremine were recovering at the Hotel Bouffe d'été?
Sure. Please be the last section. Please be the last section. Don't get me wrong, this has been real cool. I really like this storyline. But I gotta go to bed. I'm so tired. I gotta go to bed. Let's go. Let's hurry this up.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
Good.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over.
Jeez, that's rough.
Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone?
Oh yeah, she's gone.
Minnie and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
Okay, so it must not have been too long ago that things changed in the House of the Hearth.
Wait, what? You've met the former name?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers.
Interesting.
A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments,
like Kailo,
Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
Yeah, you should probably get some rest. So anyway, the quest. How much more left turns, Kenshin? Yes. Well, the only, I don't know if I would say that's a left turn.
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now.
Again, she doesn't have bad things to say.
But I I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit.
I wonder if, like, some of these, like, if Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are actually from Fontaine, or if they're just, like, from different areas, but they dress in Fontainian attire because they grew up there. You know, since it's not going right, so it must be a left. Oh, I see what you mean.
Taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already.
Don't think about that, Fremine.
Really brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together.
I mean, it's fair.
Even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight.
Might be since a vision technically doesn't show from where you are from. Yeah.
So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Anytime. Just invite us back as guests and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
Nice.
They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Cute. Yay! It's done! Thank goodness. Alright, now we gotta cash in stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Feel free to give the video a like if you loved my suffering. And subscribe if you want to watch me suffer more. There's dono links in the description if you feel like paying to watch me suffer. And Saturday, Kailo and I will suffer through playing Stardew Valley for the 19th time. I appreciate you guys lots as I finish up all these random daily things. And it's insane that I got the knave so quickly. I did not expect that at all. So maybe next time I play Genshin, we'll work on getting her going. Right now I just have Staff of Homa on her, and that's where it's gonna stay until a possible future banner where there's another weapon that's actually worth getting if I don't get her weapon. Because right now I don't have Lenny, and it would be an absolute waste to get that weapon. So for now, this is where she's at. And right now I have a 4-piece gladiator, because for some reason, even though I feel like this was actually made for her, the fragment of harmonic whimsy, I think more people seem to be using gladiator, probably because have a ton of gladiator, or pay to watch her get bullied by her brother. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, the story for the place of her materials is amazing. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. So yeah, we'll probably work on her next time. I just wanna real quick. Probably because it's easier. It's easier to what? I replaced D-Luke with her, and I feel really bad because I love D-Luke. Wow! Oh my gosh, she's so cool. Oh my gosh. Did you just have like a wait? Oh my goodness. What is this? What? I didn't know she could do that. That's so cool. That's super cool. What the heck? As glad instead of nude artifact. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what you meant. Yes. Oh dude, it's like Oh, that's just how she rolls. That's how she's... Oh my. That, I didn't know that. That's so cool. This is just her natural state of being. It's so funny. Only this sad part is that it takes away from stamina. So like, sprinting with her is just as useful as doing this. Like so much better with her own weapon. Dude, I bet. Dude, I bet. Dude, it looks so cool. She, oh my gosh, she's just like, she's got the rule of cool written all over her, let me tell you. But anyway, thank you guys. I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I'm gonna go to bed and hopefully not suffer tomorrow. But since there's this theme of suffering happening within this episode, it's very likely that I probably will. Alright, see you later, guys. Have a good one.